Look at that for a view. Unbelievable. If you've never had the chance to cycle in France, I would highly recommend it. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We are going to spend the next few days cycling around the Opal Coast in the north of France. Got a couple of loops lined up, got the ferry across this morning, managed to get to the train all in one piece. So, looking forward to this, stay tuned. Looks like there's some sort of marathon taking place down by the river here in Boulogne-sur-Mer. Find me on the outskirts of Boulogne-sur-Mer in Hauts-de-France. I'm sure that's probably not the right pronunciation, where I am going to be basing myself for the next 3 days. We're going to be doing some routes in and around the town. I've had my obligatory and the first of what I hope is many pastries to get me underway, and yeah, join me for a few days cycling in the French sunshine. I'm doing a very leisurely 80k today. If you've been following my videos after my recent trip, well I say recent, my trip to the New Forest about a month ago, I really overloaded both my knees and haven't really been on the bike since then. I managed to get out last weekend and do a few indoor spins this week. So my initial plan coming to France was actually to do a 600-kilometer loop around the north of France, starting in Calais and ending in Calais. However, I've had to amend that just to be on the safe side. I realised that if my legs failed and I was 300k away from where I needed to be, that would be quite problematic. I'll be doing about 1,000 meters of elevation today, and the majority of that will be spent in the granny gear. I don't want to push it too hard today. So, nice and slow. It's too hot to be going too quick anyway. About halfway through now, 43k just over, and knees are feeling pretty good. Long may it continue. Fortunately, there's a lovely coastal breeze blowing directly into my face, which, whilst carrying quite a few insects into my mouth, is very fortunately keeping me quite cool. Just on a quick Carrefour stop, get some supplies. Sun is shining. It's an absolutely beautiful day. Apparently it's going to rain for the rest of the weekend though, so you have to make the most of it today. So to say that I am pleased to be back on my bike is very much an understatement. Obviously I've missed not being able to go out, but you don't really realise until you're back on the saddle just how much I've put on. About, you know, from a mental and a physical perspective, it's really so good. I've put about half a stone back on the last month, where I've just been eating my feelings because I haven't been able to ride my bike. Probably not tour winning pace, that one. Going a bit quicker than me. is one big pile of a lovely day by the seaside. If you've never had the chance to cycle in France, I would highly recommend it. It is certainly one of my favourite places in which to be in the saddle. Definitely a romanticism to it that you just can't find anywhere else. I don't know why it is. Something undefinable maybe. Maybe I'm chatting absolute rubbish. That's also quite high potential, but it certainly is, especially in beautiful sunshine like this. There's such amazing scenery, fantastic. Boom, boom, boom. That is a big cannon. And a big pillbox. To finish off, started to feel a little bit fatigued. I was up quite early to get the ferry this morning, so quite glad that I've only got my 80k course today. Definitely wouldn't have managed the 220 odd that I had originally planned. It's somewhat disheartening how quickly your fitness drops when you take a break. Coming back into Vélomaritime, there's the obelisk, what I believe is the old town. Do a bit of exploring later on. So just got back to my digs. As I said, feeling a little bit fatigued towards the end there, so glad that I didn't have any more to do. I'm now going to get some food because I'm very hungry, and I shall see you on tomorrow's spin out.